Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. Not sure how well you can hear me. I've just been to Tadcaster. You've probably seen that video or videos by now. Made some walking videos, and I'm heading back to Leeds, and I thought I'd have a practice at making a driving video but using the GoPro. Let's see what it turns out like. There was a section of motorway that I did want to kind of include on the channel, so doesn't cost anything, does it, to make videos? So I've just put a fresh battery in. I bought 3 batteries for the GoPro because I had such bad reports about them. Anyway, I've used 1 so far on the walk, and it was about an hour and a half. So I just put a second one in when I started going around the church. So I think there's quite a bit of battery left. I'm not sure how this microphone that's attached to it picks up what I'm saying. It was nice though. It was a nice place, Tadcaster. I mean, if you want a riverside walk or visit the church, go in one of the cafes, there's not a huge amount to do, but you could easily spend a good 2 or 3 hours there. And it's on a good bus service from York and from Leeds. The Yorkshire coastliner passes through at least every hour. Maybe more frequently than that. There's the town cemetery here on the left. Quite a big cemetery. And this was the main road before the York and Tadcaster bypass was built. This was the main road. All the traffic came through Tadcaster. Said it on other videos. I remember coming by bus from Leeds with my parents to Bridlington for our annual holiday, on a double-decker bus filled with people going on holidays, suitcases and kids. Looking back, I was so excited, but it must have been horrendous for parents, really. Nice time in Tadcaster. It's a lovely little place. I'll be going again, I think. Maybe we'll go one Sunday morning when there's less people about. And there is a town trail, so again I keep getting asked why don't I do a bit more research. Well, I might actually. I might Google the Tadcaster town trail, print it off, take it with me, and follow it round. That'd make a nice video. Tadcaster Grammar School somewhere on the right. Not something that ever featured in my life. We had to take an exam, didn't we, called the 11+. honest and say I'm probably glad. Because I don't think Leeds Grammar School would have been for me. I was very happy with the school that I went to. Just passing under some electricity pylons. They're doing a lot of work in this area. Something called Yorkshire Green. It's a red kite up above us. I don't know if you can see it. So there's work going on all over the shop. So the road would have carried on like it is now, all the way to Leeds. But now we have to take this slip road. I don't know when the York bypass was built. 40 years ago. 30 years ago, 40 years ago. Anyway, we have to take this slip road and join the bypass, which is a dual carriageway, which very soon meets the A1M, which I'm going to use to get back to Leeds. It's a road I don't like at all, but for the benefit of the channel, I'm going to go on it. Hazelwood Castle just off to the left, a very historic, was it a monastery or something? It's now a fancy spa, hotel, wedding venue. So here you can go straight on to Leeds or turn right, head up the A1 to North Edinburgh, or head south A1 to London. Pick up the M62 to Manchester. You can go anywhere in the country from here, and we are actually about halfway between Leeds and London. Halfway between London and Edinburgh. Looks like there's some roadworks. So we're going south on the A1M, and then where it diverges and the A1 goes one way and the M1 goes the other way, we're going to go on the M1. Sure what the roadworks are. If you know, then do leave a comment about it. It was just, I wanted to show you this bit of motorway because it's just interesting. It's always interesting where two motorways meet or two motorways split up. And I think where the two split, it's usually about 6 or 8 or even more lanes in total. Looks chaos. Angry lorry drivers. I'll be honest, I've had lorry drivers get angry at me in these average speed check areas, because if it says 50 mile an hour average speed check, my understanding is that you have to drive at 50 miles an hour. But there's some lorry drivers who clearly know the system, and either their speedos are different than mine. Mine's already reading 52, 51, 52. So they either know that you can drive at 55 or whatever, but they don't take account for, you know, somebody who's just choosing to obey the law. Anyway, they weren't angry at me, so might be my turn next week. drive now. Anyway, as you can see, the motorway is about to diverge. We would stay in this lane if we wanted to go on the A1 and go south. We don't want to do that. We want to go on the M1, so make our intentions very clear. We're still on the A1, so again we don't want to be on we don't want to stay here. So again, let's make our intentions very clear. See at the other side of the road where the M1 is joining the A1. There we go. It's all sorted. Everybody just stay calm and drive to the speed limit. And life will be so much more pleasant. More wind turbines there. You see them often in my videos. I don't think we've ever seen them from this angle before. There we go then. So the M1 used to end in Leeds at Sturton. But wow, maybe 20 years ago now, they built an extension that basically bypassed Leeds, because all the traffic coming into Leeds on the M1, if you wanted to go to north, it used to have to go through the city. So they built this extension to here. So basically you can drive up the M1, bypass Leeds, and then join the M1M. Made a big difference, really has, getting around the city. So 200 miles or so and we'd be in the capital. A drive I've done. Have you done it yourself? I've done it a few times. Used to go follow football with a friend and once went to Charlton Athletic. Leeds United were in the playoffs and the semi-final or something was at Charlton Athletics ground. What a horrendous journey that was. Oh dear me. We didn't get in. We got in for the second half of the game. It was awful. And then I've been a few times with my previous work, which wasn't too bad. Had to go to Gatwick Airport and back in the day. That was quite a trip. Yorkshire to Colton on the outskirts of Leeds. A journey that at one time would have took you sort of, I don't know, to drive 35-40 minutes. So it took us 10, maybe 15. Thanks very much for watching. If you did enjoy the video, give it a thumbs up. If you have any comments about driving on motorways, or driving to London, or driving to Edinburgh, then leave them down below. But until the next time, I'll say cheerio.